Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. In today's video, we're going to talk about accents and pronunciation and accent reduction. As many of you know, I teach English in California and my students come from all over the world, and I teach a class in pronunciation. So this topic is something that I think about a lot. I've got students from all over, from Iran, Afghanistan, China, Vietnam, Pakistan, Mexico, and other countries. So I often think about what makes pronunciation in English difficult and about how we have so many different accents among the people in the world who are learning English. And I always tell my students two important things. First, it's normal to have an accent when you're learning a second language, and it's okay to have an accent. Basically, if you learn a language after the age of about 13, you're gonna have an accent. And what you want to think about is, how does that accent affect your ability to communicate in the language? So having an accent is normal. In fact, it's a sign of skill or strength, because a person who has an accent is bilingual, right? So it's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. But at the same time, if you don't pay attention to accent or pronunciation at all, then your pronunciation may affect the ability of other people to understand you easily. So it's this kind of balancing act of, yes, you will have an accent, that's okay, it's normal, don't worry about it. But at the same time, your accent may affect your communication in English. So for that reason, you want to know about English pronunciation and know some basic rules that will help you to feel more comfortable with your accent and to be able to communicate easily so that people can understand you. So the second thing I tell my students is that they should think about their needs and then have a goal for their English accent or pronunciation. And that's going to depend on many different factors. I'll talk about this in more detail in another video soon. But they need to think about why they're learning English, what kind of situations they're going to use their English, and then think of a goal that they have for their own pronunciation and then work on getting there. Accent reduction is a process of reducing your accent in a second language, and the result is a kind of pronunciation or accent that's easier to understand, that sounds maybe near native and is pleasant to listen to. However, I just want to add that this topic is really important to think about these days because of globalization and how the world is coming together with people from all over who are learning English. So in the world today, we have billions of people who are speaking English. Some of them are native speakers, most of them are not. And as we have all these people interacting in English, we have a lot of different accents. And we can think that now we have this international language, and those different accents are part of what makes this so wonderful, that we have all these different people who have a common language that they can use to communicate with each other. So accent reduction is one goal that some people will choose, but other people will work on their pronunciation in a different way. And it's totally up to you. There is no right or wrong answer. In the description box below, I have a question that I would love for you to consider. So let me know in the comments below what you think.